Hi everybody, today we will be doing the Fashion Angels New York City fashion design sketch portfolio. I know there's a lot of videos on the Fashion Angel, but some of them are not as clear as this one would be. So you inside the book you get to do New York City fashions, and it comes with 7 stencil sheets. At the back of it you would find that it has 7 stencil sheets, and you get to design handbags, fashions, accessories, shoes, and more. You get to do hair also inside. You get 40 fashion design sketch sheets, which are just these. You know you already have 7 sketch stencils and instructions. Now we're gonna start inside. As you open it, you will see this page. You have to put your name here. As you see, mine is already there. Well, mine and my twin. And then you go around here and you'll see like different things. I don't know what they put these in for. I guess it's just to show you like how to do it. But these aren't the instructions. I guess to show you what you can use to draw. So you can use a marker or your Crayola crayon or Crayola markers are the best to use in this book because they just have that consistency that makes it gorgeous. Okay, and then it shows you the different type of sheets. There's 7 different page styles that are in the book that we're gonna get to. And yeah, these are the instructions. First, you're going to put the stencil down onto the paper and then start outlining the design, outlining it. So you're going to just use your pencil or I'm going to get a pencil. Hold on. I did it. The pencil. And then you're going to this is not crayon, it's just one that I'm going to use right now. Outline it. Yeah, outline it. I'm not doing it properly because this is not actually the stencil sheet, so it's not as easy. So when you outline it, now the second one you're going to just put in the shoes, outline out the shoes, and then you're going to outline out the bags. Now on the 4th one it says that you're supposed to like you're going to finish with everything, but you're gonna start coloring, so it's just taking off the black pencil off the page. In the 5th one you're going to start coloring lightly. Specifically, I'm saying it lightly. Start coloring with a Crayola crayon lightly in the design that you would want. Don't color it darkly, because if you color it darkly you're not going to get the type of texture or the look of the texture that you would want. Here you're going to start coloring the hair. Yeah, start coloring in the hair, and you're going to start coloring over your designs into a darker look. See, light and dark. And then right here you're going to finish up the hair specifically, and the dress and the clothes specifically, and lightly color in the background. Here is the finishing with the dark colored background and the fashions. And remember, down here on your page is something to just put like what is the occasion. Yeah, that's it. And this is the instructions for the bigger one that you get to do the handbag, the shoes, and under hair and their accessories. So you, as usual, you place down the stencil sheet and outline it. Then you continue outlining what you want. Remember that is not just one stencil. You can just use different stencils to personalize the necklace, as you will see that they personalize, because this necklace was just this, and then they personalizing it by putting in these. Okay, then you're just going to like start drawing in specifics, drawing it in, not coloring it in, just drawing it in specifically. And here you start coloring lightly, start coloring it lightly, don't color it in dark. And then here you're just gonna start putting specifics on her hair and just still color it lightly, kind of, and you have it like light, but not that light as up here, because up here wasn't finished. It was a really light. Now down here is the finishing. It says Brooklyn Beauty. That's the occasion. She's a Brooklyn Beauty, and that's what she'll be wearing. Okay, now in the book you would also find a page that marks swatches. Now some of you might not know what the swatches are for. The swatches are to just tell you like the designs that you can use, or like show you some designs that you can put onto her clothes. I love using this one. Is the best because it's really pretty. It's in this, but you can also change the color. You can just follow off of the steps of drawing it, following it, how to draw it, and then you can color it in any color you want. Here you have some details. Now listen, these aren't supposed to cut out, and neither should be the swatches. This, you should not do this with the swatches. Do not cut. Draw in with the stencil and cut it out. If you cut it out, you would not get what you would want with all of them if you want that design again. Here are some details. Don't cut this out, neither does the swatches. These are just to show you how you can do it, because on the stencil sheet you have the necklaces and some bows and some flowers, and you have these hats too, and the rest of it is just so you can put in details. Now here you have the color theory. If you're in middle school, you're supposed to know how to do the theory, because I'm in grade 7, and you're supposed to know to do this from your grade 5. I think that's middle school. And then you have over here, just to show you stuff, here you will find the stencil sheets. Now they're easy to tear out. It goes like so, and you just take it out, and there it's out. But you can also put it back in by just going like, put it on the page and then clicking it in. Okay, after you find the stencil sheets, which there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's more, but I just lost them. Here are my designs. Well, this is my twin and this is mine. I didn't really know what to do that day, but this is the first page that you get to design on, and we used to go into the Statue of Liberty as our event and colored in the background. We didn't really color it properly because we weren't focusing on the background but on the girls' clothes. You don't have to really color the background because most of the ones I'm gonna show you don't have in the background color. Okay, this is at the park. As you can see, it says our first date in the park, #with boys, because some persons would think that it's together, but it's not. That's the park. That's a park view. And as you can see, this was in the swatches. This design was in the swatches. Yeah. Here you have the movie theater part, where you can see that it's our first premiere, and they dressed up for their first premiere, and the premiere is going to be Tinkerbell. Here is on a walk on Brooklyn Bridge. This is the Brooklyn Bridge review. but I'm gonna show you a better one because this was done by my friends. So hold on, I'm gonna show you a better one. It wasn't really colored in the background, but this is the dressing, and it's for glamour chic photo shoots, hashtag the future, and this is what it would have on. Okay, now this is the like Times Square in New York page, and as you can see it says shopping in New York, and that would what I would wear because this is what I draw, and my twin would wear that because that's what she draw. And as you can see, we colored in the background. Here is the Subway page, and as you can see it says our first day at school. I wouldn't specifically wear this, I just didn't really know what to wear. As you can see, I used the marker to put texture into the shirt, and use a stencil sheet that has a rose that has a lot of designs with a rose, and I used the rose to put into the skirt, and my sister just used a ruler for most of this, but she used the stencils as well with the shirt and the shoes. Okay, I'm going to show you a better page than this. We did a lot of awesome unique designs, which I'm going to show you because they're really cool. Some of them are stupid, but some of them are awesome. Because we didn't just leave New York fashion to New York fashion. Okay, here's a page that is almost finished, but isn't completely finished because we're trying to finish it now. See? You get to use the necklace because I use different stencils to do this necklace. This stencil is one stencil itself, but I don't finish putting in the design, so it's not completely finished and ready as yet. Okay. Now here are some of the designs that we do. I'm going to show you. It's a lot. Okay, so you are here. Now, this is done by my friend Tori and my sister. This was done by Danger and with one of my friends. This was done by Amoya and Danger. Amoya is my twin sister. This is done by a girl that loves to follow people, and because she loves to follow people, she thinks she can draw her own shoes. Although it is nice, it is not as good as that, and no one can beat Amoya's designs. Well, this was done by Dejane Caution. We call her Caution because Danger is called Danger, and she's our best friend. But my friend Shari did this one, but I rubbed it out because they weren't finished, and I just did it over because I wanted something to do. And since it says crazy 10-minute sale happening at the crazy store, I made sure make her look super crazy. This is work attire. Yes, it says taking a train to work, TGIF. It's Friday. This is what I did, and my sister did that. Now, we didn't really finish this one because I couldn't bother. Here is a boat party for my BFF. These are swimsuits that we drew. Now, these, I know there is stencils in it, but I like to do my own fashionable designs. So we have swimsuits. Sorry, some of the dresses that you just saw aren't with the stencils. If you have a artistic creation, you can use this book and don't use the stencils. Here you have the 80s days in the park. Now remember what I told you about Crayola crayon? But bam, look at what it did to that hair. It's gorgeous. It did the texture. It shows texture, and it also shows the color of how our hair looks in real life, or our hair would look, and it's really pretty. We don't really add details, but I use the Crayola crayons to add a little detail into the shirt, so it has different colors, different oranges. Also in the shoes. Here is a girls' night out chick flick at the movies, and this is what my sister drew. Both of them. She drew both of them. You saw this one already. Now this is for a New York Eve party at Times Square. It's blue themed. These are what I did. I did both of them. This is for the casual days, would be like this. But I know none of you wear bell pants anymore, but it's much as my sister drew. I was trying to do a henna themed Indian girl. I'm not really finished, but I'm just gonna continue on the henna and try to finish it. By the way, the henna is something that Indians are on their arms when they're going to get married or going to a wedding. That's, yeah. Well, not all the guests at the wedding wear the henna. It's just the family, the girls in the family. Here you have a 16th birthday hashtag, amazing, fantastic, and looking gorgeous. Yes, they look gorgeous. This is my sister's and this is mine. I did her eyes with the eyeliner and the mascara. She's like fierce. Wow. Trying to do stuff. Here you have a party in the park. Yeah, my sister drew this one and I drew that one. It was really hard drawing that one, but I accomplished it. This is supposed to be our first acting gig, hashtag hip hop. This is my sister's and this is mine. I didn't really do it so good because I didn't really sure how to do it. Here is Valentine's Day, walking to the party for Valentine's Day. Isn't it gorgeous? I did this one. My sister did that. This is shopping at Times Square, New York. Eek. Yeah. This is my sister's and that is dangerous. Okay. This is my worst costume that I've ever drawn in this book, I think. It is going to a Halloween bash at school. I was thinking of making her a witch, but then I didn't have any sharpener. I couldn't find my sharpener and my crayon was finishing, so I just did this. And my sister did that one, which is really gorgeous. She's supposed to be marrying a little lamb, but she changed her into a vampire. Mine is a werewolf, vampire, witch, which is super weird. Didn't finish her. Now this is for the Queen of Hearts Day, which is hashtag red. They're in the Queen of Hearts clothes, and my sister did that, which is like super cool, and I did the Cupid. This is for my big sister's wedding. I would wear this to my big sister's wedding, both of these, especially the shoes. They're gorgeous. She just used this from the stencils. As you can see with the colors in the hair, you can use Crayola crayon and make it magnificent, or you want the colors to look. See? You have the little yellow and the orange, and you have the blue, purple. It's really pretty. here you have the premiere for Alice in Wonderland. And bam, look at those shoes. They're gorgeous. And then the dresses are even more gorgeous. Because she stands with her hand on her hip and she's leaning out, so I drew the dress to be puffing out like that. This is our St. Patrick's Day. We're not trying to make any of you guys Irish, but we did their orange hair. Yeah, for Irish. She actually dyed her hair orange because, as you can see, I used highlights of brown in it. This is really terrible. This was done by a girl named Justin. She's mostly like a jock, so she can't really draw these things. This is done by my sister. Oh, this is done by me. I made sure I use a stencil so that she don't feel bad. Oh wait, no, I forgot. This is not me. This is a girl, a twin in my school that named Amanda. She has a twin sister named Amoy. Super weird, but we're best friends. Okay, this is going to the Muslim wedding at school. Hashtag tradish. I made her draw her Muslim properly. My sister don't finish coloring. You saw this already. This is for the PROM on water. It's called prom. I use markers and crayons for the shirt. You know when you see the Selena Gomez I Love You Like a Love Song and you see those jewels in her shirt? I tried to do that over. I don't think it did properly, but I did it, and then I had some lace. My sis did a really cute costume because she did the jewels also, and it just had the long. It's just gorgeous, but her shoes had the jewels. She didn't finish her shoes. This is my friend's Indian wedding additional hashtag traditional. Made sure she did the henna on her hand, and I didn't get to do that, but I made sure I get her the jewel that she has in her forehead. This is for a after movie hit the club. I didn't really know what to draw, so I did something super awful. My sister knew exactly what to draw. This is our favorite ones yet. It is called Carnival. Whoa, hashtag awesome. And definitely it's awesome. Look at those designs. Oh, by the way, to tell you again, we didn't use the stencils for some of these designs. I used the stencil for this design, all of this. But for this one, the shoes, the stencil did do this, but I used my creative artistic and rub out some of the parts of the shoes and then put in those little elastic things that would be in the shoes. And I prettied up the dress and made her hair look specific with, again, Crayola crayon. My sister did this with no stencils. Although the challenge was 4 stencils, it's my pop star live concert tonight. And at the back you would see this. And that's all for the preview of the Fashion Angels New York City fashion design portfolio. Sketch portfolio. If you want to know, Fashion Angels has a lot of stuff. They have yarn barn and like t-shirts. You can make t-shirts. Those are they also help girls to make their own business and be a successful businesswoman with the yarn barn and the t-shirts. They have different sketchbooks. They have a wedding sketchbook, a wedding sketchbook. They have a rock band one. They have Monster High, and they have Barbie and some other ones too. So you can go on stores and look for them. They're mostly in like Walmart. Some of them are in Kmart, but not the ones that you think. You wouldn't really find them in Kmart, but they're definitely in Walmart. So go out and get your Fashion Angels sketch portfolios. Thank you. Bye.